Last week, the Parliamentary Friends of Youth Justice Reform met again, this time to hear from the National Children's Commissioner Anne Hollonds on her recent report, Help Way Earlier. The room was full, not just with members from across the political spectrum, but with advocates, service providers and community leaders, people on the front line of youth justice and child wellbeing. Among those present were Street Work, Backtrack, the Justice Reform Initiative, Centre Care, the Salvation Army, Domestic Violence New South Wales, Youth Action, the Australian Christian Lobby and the Justice and Equity Centre, all united by a shared belief that we can and must do better for vulnerable children. Anne Hollonds spoke with clarity and care, but the voices that stayed with us were those of the children in her report. One 13-year-old said, "They wait until you break the law to help you. Why didn't they help when I was 9 and everything was falling apart?" It's heartbreaking, but it's also a truth we've heard too many times, that our systems are reactive, not preventative. Help Way Earlier is not about letting children off the hook. It's about keeping them from ever needing a hook in the first place. It's about intervening early, listening carefully and recognising that when a child ends up in the justice system, something has already gone wrong. One boy in the report simply said, "I just wanted someone who wasn't going to leave." That says everything. These children don't need punishment. They need connection. They need stability. And they need the kind of consistent wraparound support that many of the organisations who joined us last week are delivering every day. The report calls for investment in what works: community-based diversion programs, family support, culturally safe and trauma-informed care, and systems that respond to distress with dignity. There was a sense of unity in that room, not just around the challenges, but around the solutions. This is not about ideology. It's about doing what we know works and listening to the young people who live it. The Parliamentary Friends Group is not a talk fest. It's a space for cross-party collaboration and action. We have a duty to make sure that the voices we heard last week don't get lost in a report or buried in a submission. They deserve to be heard here, too, in this place, because if we can help way earlier, we can change the story for kids, for families, and for our communities. Thank you.